Jess is that friend where it's like when you break up with your boyfriend, she's like, yeah, fuck that guy, I never liked him anyways. You get back together. Oh yeah, he's the best. I knew you guys were gonna be together.
I loved him for you.
Whatever you need,
Bury him.
Got you. She's like, you need me to help you carry the body?
Right?
I know a place.
Well, you miss him? Okay, we'll dig it back up. We'll dig it back up.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Big Mood, everybody. I am Nikki Limo. I am here to introduce the other members of our episode. We have a very special guest, one of my longest time best friends, Jess Lizama is here today.
What is up, everybody?
I'm so happy you're here. I haven't seen her in so long because we moved and all this little stuff going on. And then there's Gina Darling,
hello,
who is always special, but
Hi.
I see her all the fucking time.
And she smells so good, guys.
But I smell her all the fucking time.
Smell-o-vision.
Hey guys.
Hi.
How are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm amped.
Yeah.
You're amped?
I'm amped. I had a lot of tequila though last night, so then if there's any tequila coming out of my pores,
that's what I smell.
Just lick my wrist.
It was just a special perfume. You guys are both like really into perfume. Bless
Love
you.
it. Bless you.
Oh, I have like my morning sniffles every morning, so it's like I gotta wait for a little bit to go away.
Your little routine. Your nose is like, we're on our morning routine.
Yeah,
I get that.
Allergies.
Morning congestion.
Yeah, it's weird.
You guys are weird.
Maybe
it's your perfume.
Tequila
Oh, it doesn't go up your nose?
Yeah.
Darn. I knew I was doing something wrong.
Weird things you guys are into.
It's a new thing the kids are doing now.
No, but you guys always smell so good, and I don't know. I don't know how you pick it out or do it. I'm like, that's just amazing.
You have good taste.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you both smell like roses and baccarat. And y'all know I like poker, so
I picked it out just for you.
Luring me in. So Jess, we haven't seen you in a while.
It's been a long time.
Thank you
guys.
for joining us. You've been on every set that we've had on Big Mood.
I love them.
This is
Thanks
the
for having me
newest
back.
one.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. And you have been just kicking ass. I only see you online. So like, what kind of freaking stuff have you been? I know you do like, 'cause every time I see you, you're like doing like
Workouts.
Workout stuff. You do at-home workouts.
Yep.
You're in a beautiful relationship that's goals.
I die for my girlfriend.
You have a beautiful freaking daughter that
Thank you.
I don't know how you're the
25.
same age. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
She's going to be 25 in November. I'm going to be 26. It's crazy.
You just
crazy.
are like an amoeba and just split and
I
you
love
can't
you.
be the same
Thank
age
you.
as each other.
We just split off. We're like twins.
Yeah.
We didn't eat each other in the womb.
Yeah.
You know?
That's real
What
love.
womb did you come out of? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know. What was
Actually,
first?
your mom, you, and her, you're just all clones. You just
Yes.
keep like
Yeah.
clone stamping
Yeah.
each other.
Yeah.
We're copy and paste.
Yeah.
We're the original copy and paste.
I want to do that. How do I join the club?
You are.
How do I
Don't
be
you
copied
think we
and
could all
pasted?
be a version of ourselves,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll
Absolutely.
trade your version.
The first week that I met Jess, my favorite thing to do that whole entire week was to show my friends. Guess what? Guess what they are.
Guess how?
A picture of her and her daughter. Like, guess
You're
guess
like
what they are.
Asian?
Like, guess like it was they're like, and then like they're like, oh, that's pretty. Are they sisters? I'm like, no. Isn't that wild or not? It's her mom. For like a whole week, I'm just like throwing in everyone's face. I don't even know who you guys are.
I love you. Thank you.
Never met you guys.
But you know, it's like we're either 21 or 98. You don't know.
You don't
Who
know.
knows?
Mhm.
You just
There's
wake up
no
one day
spectrum.
No.
It's just like one day
until you're
Wait,
old.
yeah.
And then you're Freddy Krueger.
you're very old.
Yeah.
Then you're
like a
very
fucking bus.
old. Yeah. Then
They're
you're
like,
wow.
this person was never young. This is just never a
person's
baby. That was
old.
never a child.
They're like pigeons. You've never seen baby pigeons,
That's so
Yeah.
freaking true.
right? They're just there.
We're like
You
pigeons.
know, why'd you have to fuck my mind up
Yeah,
right
right?
now? I'm trying to
Isn't
like
that
host
crazy?
a show and just fuck my mind up.
So we're basically pigeons.
Yeah,
That's
we're
what it
pigeons.
is.
I'm baby pigeon.
Yeah.
You're baby pigeon.
I'm a baby pigeon.
What
You're a
is this
baby
episode?
pigeon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's the first episode of the day.
Slowly pans into the eyes, and you're a pigeon.
Yeah, everyone's a pigeon now.
Everyone's a pigeon.
We're starting a pigeon cult in here.
So I think this happened before after we talked last. You went to London.
I did. There's a lot of, you basically rounded up all of my life updates. So I'll just kind of say
Give me
the
the
details. I'll
details. Yeah.
dive in there. Still in a relationship with Lacey. So it's coming up on 2 years.
I can't believe that.
Time
It
is crazy.
flew by.
What is time isn't real.
I remember when you guys just got together and it was like, oh my God, that makes so much sense.
We're baby pigeons.
No, we're baby pigeons.
2 years. I think my third time's a charm. You know, I've been married twice before.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It is a charm.
I'm like, who's the one who comes up with all the perfumes? She's been married like 9 times.
Chanel? That's the
Could
only
be
one I know.
Chanel.
I don't know anyone else.
I don't know.
Is it Yves Saint Laurent?
Oh gosh, she makes the Gina's like
again?
Excuse me? Not a person.
Whistle.
Whistle.
She made the perfume Diamond. Besides the point, I love her and we're good. And yes,
Wait, Pink Diamond?
Yeah,
Versace.
no.
Oh.
Oh no, just it's the old Diamond.
It's
the old perfume.
The gold white bottle, is it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I think so. You know who I'm talking about? You know
Yeah,
what I'm
I know
talking
The
the
about.
only
bottle
other
thing.
perfume maker I know is Britney Spears, and then I'm out. I'm out.
You say Laurent? You crack me up. Exclamation. Do you guys remember that perfume?
What?
I know.
Curve.
It's a good one. Curve is a good one.
Curve. You
Jupe.
Sounds like a gym.
That's true. Curves.
Curves
Yeah.
is a germ. Yeah. And their perfume is Curve.
Speaking of gyms,
Oh yeah, and I am my own
you
personal
guys
gym in
met
Zoom.
through that, right?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
do boot camps now together on Zoom because COVID is crazy.
Oh.
And who doesn't want to work out from home? It's the most convenient thing
I
ever.
love your guys' workout too. It's
Thank
really
you.
awesome.
It's fast, fun, and effective. We are like the 1980s infomercial you never knew you even needed in your life. And then last October when I saw you guys last, I had just come back from London because Channel 4, which is a UK channel, I'm the mentor of a teen mom show. So it's
so
like an
cool.
episodic teen moms, like 16 moms and their 6 babies get to live in a house together. And I got to mentor them. And it was really emotional, but so rewarding.
Okay. Sorry. 16 moms, not
Yeah.
16 moms. And there's only
Yeah.
6 babies. It's like, where the fuck
Where
is
did all the
Where are
babies
the
go?
babies?
What's going on?
Do you eat the babies?
What happened to the babies?
babies?
Every week, one baby gets thrown out. Like, there's 16 moms.
Oh, well, they were a baby and then they turned into a pigeon.
It's
So
like
that's-
Survivor,
Yeah,
but with
Survivor for
babies.
infants. Yeah. Threw me
Yeah,
off
no,
really
you're
good.
totally right. The number 6.
16
Yeah.
moms.
6 teen moms.
There you go.
And there are 6 babies.
Okay.
Got it.
That's a lot of teens and babies.
It really helps with punctuation because if you know when you're like it's time to eat, grandma, you're not going to eat, grandma.
Yeah.
It's time to eat, comma.
Well, grandpa might
grandma.
be.
But I don't. And then I have some really big news. I don't know when this is going to air, but I'll tell you guys because you're family. We're moving. Yeah.
To where?
Oh my God.
Wisconsin.
Yes. You're going to get a mansion in Wisconsin?
Yo,
I'm getting a mansion
that-
in Wisconsin.
T-paid it? Oh, shit.
Will you guys come visit me?
Freaking yes. Automatically, you're a Packers
Will
fan
you
now. I'm
visit me?
sorry to
Yeah,
your
I know.
mom. You're a Vikings fan mom.
I know.
Because you're going to be
Lisa's a huge Packers fan.
nation.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to be Packers Nation.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm really pumped. I'm ready to build a life and not keep up with a lifestyle.
Hell yeah.
Like, and I feel like that's what, I'm going to be 41 next month.
Shut the fuck. That's
Let's
what I'm
break
talking
the
about.
internet.
This is what I'm talking about. Please go onto the YouTube channel right now and view this woman visually and then play it back where she goes, I'm 41. What the fuck? Like in what world?
I wanna be
I'm a
Whoa.
baby penguin, remember?
I want to be
A
you when I
baby
grow
penguin.
up.
I love you guys.
I want to be
It's
Jess when I grow up. Oh my gosh.
Asian don't raisin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's that thing where when you're in your 20s and your 30s, you really can just figure it out and mess it up and be away from family.
and grind it
And
out and,
grind
be
it
like,
out.
well, if it doesn't work, I'm gonna try again.
Then you'll fix it. And
Yeah.
you'll go it over and over and over again. But now I want to be closer to family and I want a house
Mhm.
and I want to have generational wealth
Yes.
to pass on to my daughter who's going to be 25 in November. And it's just really hard to do in LA unless you are
Amen.
a trust fund baby,
Yeah.
and which I'm not. So
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
even my most successful friends in LA, I'm like, they still like, it's still a grind. It's still
It's
a
a
hustle. It's
grind.
still like a lot of work. And I'm like, I just rather kind of live like I'm retired in a different state.
absolutely. And you know what? I respect that so much because I think to have wealth and to have a home in LA is such a level of
Such an
success.
achievement.
It is
Yeah.
such an achievement because, and I don't want to be house porn. If we bought a house here,
Yeah.
there'd be no vacations.
Yeah.
There'd be no eating out. Like I would just have a beautiful house.
I mean, yeah, like our condo, we sold it and was able to buy like a huge house in
Boom.
Vegas. But like you can only buy a condo here in LA for that price.
And now you have a mansion in Vegas.
Yeah, it's really big. I'm
It's
like, what?
just got a pool.
Sometimes I walk around like, they let me live here? Where are the parents?
When are they coming home?
Coming home.
Because I want to have a party.
Yeah.
And there's something I don't know if I talked about this with you, but I talked about it with Nikki where when you're younger, you're okay being away from your family because you're like, I'll visit them and I've got time. And then you get into your 40s, 50s, and 60s and you're like, oh my God, my parents are like 90.
Yeah.
I need to go home.
Yeah.
I need to be closer to my family. If you're close to your family, because some people, their family is very triggering and they're not close.
Yeah.
Lacey is very close to her family and they're absolutely incredible. So I'm really looking forward to pivoting out and then we'll come back.
Yeah.
You know, the goal is I want to buy and sell homes and have homes on both coasts. And then we'll be snowbirds.
Totally see you doing that too. Like you are just like the most, like, I don't know, like I want to buy shit from you. Like I just like you're so good at like telling me all the good things about something. And
thank you.
Like I'm like, I don't even wear perfume, but I'm buying all the perfume now. Like I'm gonna do it because Jess said she's 41 and she looks like that and she wears that perfume and then I can be that.
I love you guys. Yeah. And I have to tell you, I really appreciate the way you guys responded to that. Because I feel like some people that we've told, and we haven't told many people, respond in a way where it makes you question your own decision.
Really?
And then I said to Lacey, I'm like, people will only respond in a way that how you give them permission to respond to you. Oh. And if you're excited, they're going to be excited for you. And we are really excited. But there's been some people who are like, Wisconsin. Oh. And we're like, well, we have roots there. Oh, okay, now it makes sense.
Oh, I see.
But yeah, the fact that you have to justify it is odd.
Yeah, just be happy for me.
Yeah, exactly, because you made a choice and it's like you're happy, you're excited. I don't know. I feel also that people in LA are a little bit different because hardly anyone's like from here, and a lot of people come here to build something, like some dream. Like it's like where if you're in the entertainment industry or music industry or like anything that's like a big industry that it's kind of hard to make it in, but like you want to hustle and be here and do it. You're in this grind. Sometimes it's hard to fathom that there are people that are over the grind, that
and
are
they're doing
outside
anything
of the grind,
else,
or that they would want to do anything else. And so when you're in, and I was in there too, I was like, yo, why? Like you're in LA though, like you're building something here. Like why would you move? When I was in it, I saw those people and I was like, I guess they gave up or something,
right,
you know? Yeah. But now being on the other side, I'm like, oh, there comes a time where you just think, wow, I'm way happier over here actually.
Absolutely. And you grind it out and you grind and grind. And like, I'm really over the grind. Yeah. And for me, in my personal career as doing fitness and hosting and like working with brands and being an influencer, I'm at the top tier of the money that I want to make here without going back to what I was doing 10 years ago.
Yes.
I don't want to go and audition for 10 hours a day and work on 15 sets a day. Lacey's at the top of her game. Like she wants to go out as Michael Jordan. You know what I mean? And in her industry and what we do, fitness, your body is your tool.
Yeah.
And I don't know how much longer we could use our body to do what we do.
I never thought of it that way.
And it's a lot. We teach, sometimes 2 classes a day, and which sounds like nothing, but that's 2 hours a day, 3 days a week, and we work out 6 days a week. So it's like, it's so much energy and we love it, but get out while you're on top.
Yeah.
Because then you won't miss it. You've done what you can. And I don't want to have regrets,
Have you guys ever thought about like, there's a lot of like courses and stuff. I'm sure you guys have thought about this, but like, since you are like, okay, we don't know how much longer with our bodies, you just make a bunch of videos at once, sell it as a course, and then it's like you're frozen in time at this body level.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We have a virtual platform.
Perfect.
Where there's boot camps. So it's like 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 8 weeks. So you could see us every day for the rest of your life and we will look just like this.
Perfect. I love it.
On the video game
Just
side,
like this,
you can do like the virtual world side where you guys can create your own characters and hold classes there for VR classes. And
the metaverse?
Oh, maybe we'll do that.
Yeah. Some metaverse fitness gurus.
You can build a world in there where you can build what your gym looks like on the inside.
I like it.
Music. You can,
I'm so in, and everything's virtual now, you guys.
Yeah.
So if there's anything that we need to do, we can do it virtually. Mm-hmm. It's virtually possible.
It's virtually possible.
Yeah. So those are the exciting things in my life.
That's so exciting.
Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you. That felt really good to like get off my chest.
Yeah, like I feel like everyone's kind of like moving into this new phase, or at least in our circle. Maybe it's an age group thing. I don't know. But it feels like everyone's starting a new chapter in their life.
Yeah.
Where Gina's like on her TV show now.
Woo.
I'm in Vegas with Steve.
Woo.
You're moving to Wisconsin.
Woo.
Tiff just had a baby. Like she's going into a brand new phase of motherhood all over
so exciting.
again. Yeah, I wish she was here about the teen mom thing because you guys were both teen moms.
I love her.
I think we've talked about it on an episode before.
Miss you, girl.
Yeah, we miss you. And Jess is Jess is an accountant. You're like a real accountant.
I was like, wait, I'm sorry, like your accountant? Oh, she's an accountant.
She got a CPA license.
Whoa.
This bitch is working at a firm.
She's an adult.
Yeah.
I want to be an adult.
Right?
I want to be an adult.
don't, but yeah.
You're a full-fledged
thriving at it. I feel like I'm a fake adult. Like I'm like, okay, I collected adult things to pretend with.
I collected a house and a husband.
I'm playing house with adult things. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's fun. And you know, when you're a kid, you're like, oh, people in their 30s, they're adults. And I'm like, wow, this was what we were looking at. Like this was the age person.
Well, because when you're like 20, someone tells you they're 40 and you're like, oh shit, you're going to die soon.
Yeah.
Right?
Right?
Oh man, I hope you live your life because you're going down.
Your
you know
retirement's coming up.
Yeah. And now at my age, I'm like, I feel like I'm in the prime and you know who you are.
Yeah.
Every year you just get more settled with who you are.
I think that's it.
And it's the best thing ever.
And I never used to believe people when they were like, oh my God, 30s are so much better than 20s or 40s are so much better than 30s.
You get it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You're trying to compensate. But I'm like, oh, because like you know yourself and you're like not insecure and you like have self-esteem at that age.
And you got money.
And money. Yeah.
And you know how to use it.
And you built something and
Totally. You know how to invest it.
You know how to set boundaries now, and you know where red flags
community
are.
Of friends. Like, good, you have a community of friends. Like,
yeah, that's
it's
another
really
thing.
important.
I was just listening to a podcast about this, but you know, in the beginning, I feel like you're all about like building a career and money and like building something, and that's great because you need that. But I kind of thought like that was the big game, and then everything else is kind of like an accoutrement. You know, it's like on the side. You know, you get to enjoy the other things. You know, after you have the money. But as I get older, I'm realizing how important relationships are and how like that has actually been more valuable and is more valuable than the money has ever been.
It's so valuable
that when you don't have money or you don't, or if anything gets wiped away or someone tries to take it away, you have those relationships still, or hopefully you do. And I luckily do. And I'm realizing that, wow, like I would be nothing without that.
That's your foundation.
Yeah.
And you will always have your foundation.
Too. Your health and your relationships.
Oh man, health is wealth.
And as you get older, your physical health, you're like, whoa, this shit is important.
Oh yeah, I should drink more water and take my vitamins.
Same.
We're actually talking about, there's an episode we're doing with you a little bit later about things that older people would like to tell younger people.
Yes, I have a lot.
There are quite a few. So tune into that episode.
Yeah, I'll get on my mom's soapbox for that. So I just did that on a shoot the other day. Everybody on set was in their 20s and I'm like, let me tell you. So I'll save it.
Style icons don't do it alone, and neither should you. If you need a hand finding pieces that make you look good, then Stitch Fix has got you covered. Whether you need date night dresses or cozy loungewear, Stitch Fix can help refresh your look. You can schedule a fix and a stylist will send you 5 pieces that fit your style, size, and price range with no subscription required. Keep what you like and return the rest. Or if you like to shop but don't want to endlessly browse, then check out Stitch Fix Freestyle. It's an online shop built just for you. It's like having your very own clothing store. To get started, take a style quiz so Stitch Fix can learn your preferences from your favorite colors to preferred fits and price ranges. It's the easy way to get items that are just right for you from brands you know and trust like Madewell and Sanctuary. It's time to get looks that are so you. So get started today by filling out your freestyle quiz at stitchfix.com/bigmood and take advantage of free shipping and returns. That's stitchfix.com/bigmood to try Stitch Fix. stitchfix.com/bigmood.
Sometimes in order to go green, you have to go blue. Blueland, that is. Blueland was founded on the belief that a cleaner planet starts by eliminating plastic waste while creating powerful, effective cleaners for your entire home. Blueland's idea is simple and beautiful. Buy the little bottle once, refill it forever, no more plastic waste. The only thing you need to discard is your outdated idea that eco-friendly products are more expensive and less effective. Just fill Blueland's beautiful Instagrammable bottles with warm water, pop in one of the hand soap or spray cleaner tablets, and within minutes you have a powerful cleaning product in the most incredible scents such as iris agave, perrine lemon, and lavender eucalyptus. From their best-selling Clean Essentials kit to their hand soap duo and the plastic-free laundry and dishwasher tablets, Blueland has something for every inch of your home. And backed by very popular demand is Blueland's toilet tablet cleaner. Get it before it sells out again. Blue Land's stunning high-quality forever bottles start at just $10 when you buy a kit and are meant to be reused forever, with money-saving refill tablets that start just at $2. Try Blue Land today. You'll love it and the planet will thank you. I like Blue Land because it's such a unique look and way of approaching cleaning products. I think it's so cute. I don't have to keep on throwing out plastic bottles and buying new ones. I just buy these cute little tablets and pop them in there. It makes me feel like I'm doing something for the world. Right now, you can get 20% off your first order when you go to blueland.com/bigmood. That's 20% off your first order of any Blue Land products at blueland.com/bigmood. Again, that's blueland.com/bigmood.
I can't even like remember my 20s. Like I'm so far. You know how when people ask you your age, I don't know if this happens to you, but people ask me my age sometimes and I'm like, I have to think about it a second.
Yeah.
I know I'm 30 at least.
Or like when people say like, oh yeah, back in 2002, I'm like, yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Back in 2002, 10 years ago.
Like,
That
why are
sounds
they
about
doing
right.
a flashback from the 2010 music?
Sorry, my
Oh.
cat's just fucking shit up right now. Just
Nibbler.
Can you chill?
Nibbler.
Come here.
These young kids,
Come here.
you know,
here.
walking around, playing with lights.
What did
I
you
like
say
how he
earlier
has
that I
to-
loved?
Huh?
I walk so that you can run.
Oh yeah, I walk so they can run.
Talking about like the gaming
favorite.
industry. And
Cute. I like how he has to like walk across everyone to make it known, like
Yeah.
to get a pet from everyone.
And
Yeah.
then he leans his body and
Yeah.
stretches out and he's like, feel my warm belly.
I told Jess, I was like, this guy owns the house and he will let you know. You'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, and he does.
He will
And
let you know.
If I could have a cat like this, I would love a cat.
I call him the gateway cat. People
Yeah.
who don't like cats love him, and then all of a sudden they're cat people.
He's so snuggly. That's
gateway
why.
cat.
He's a gateway
He's a
cat.
gateway cat.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a
You're a
dog
gateway.
cat.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
He's a
you're a
cat
dog
dog.
person? Not no more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm a cat dog. I'm a penguin.
So how is Corinne, your daughter? You guys are besties, and is she moving with you to Wisconsin?
So my daughter Corinne's gonna be 25 in November.
That's
and
fucking nuts.
It's wild.
I've
I'm
seen
like,
this girl when she was
12.
a baby. She was 12 years old.
She was 12.
Not even a teenager yet.
What? It's absolutely wild. We are besties for the resty, and she's not coming with me. She's gonna flex her independence and stretch, and she's either gonna be here with 5 roommates, as you do in your 20s,
Yeah.
or
In LA, yeah.
in LA,
Mhm.
or you okay over there, bud? He fell in a box,
My cat fell in a box. Sorry.
Cat in a box.
He's just doing
Cat
his
in
thing.
a box.
He's doing cat things. You idiot.
and she's going to school and she manages a store, and so. But I told her, quit your job, bop around. I have family in Tennessee. Come with us in Wisconsin. Joe's in Baltimore. Like, figure out where you want to be and what you want to do.
Yeah.
Now, you know.
Yeah. I'd say figure it out first before going back to school. Actually, like decide on something and then go back to school.
Take 3 months off.
Yeah.
A month in each place.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell her that.
Oh.
Mhm.
Because now's the time, right? And like, don't work to just pay rent. Like, we have to do, I told her, you have to do more than just survive.
Mhm.
And that's really hard to do in your 20s.
like
and she
having
has the
a goal in
opportunity.
mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like, now is the time when my family's open to it. And
You're
I'm
such
open
a
to
good
it.
mom, though. I
Yeah.
feel like you have given her all the tools
thank
that she
you.
will ever need to like make it in the world.
Thank you, because I'm having a meltdown. I'm like, oh
Well, this
my
is your first
God.
time.
It's the first time I'm leaving her ever in her
Oh,
life.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Ever in
yeah,
her
that's
life.
gonna be
And-
crazy.
Okay, so just to break it down, like Jess, you were like what,
16.
16 when you had her. So you guys were babies together. Like
Mhm,
you
basically.
I
children
blacked out
raising
for 20
children. And so this is like your best friend. You've known her. You've been together your entire life.
Yeah.
Basically. And now it's the first time like, oh my God, that your baby is gonna spread her wings and fly.
And
That's
me
hard
too.
for any parent, but for you especially because you were so young.
Yeah.
It's like she's
I'm-
letting you spread your wings too.
Yeah. I'm leaving the nest.
Yeah.
And in the byproduct of that is that she's gonna have to leave the nest too.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that I've armed her, like I've armed her with all of the information, but to have to sit back and watch her apply that is really scary for me, because I'm like, I just want her to know I'm not abandoning her.
Yeah.
You know, she's
Yeah.
already got enough to talk about in therapy. Like, I don't need to add more to the pot. So yeah,
How does she feel about it?
Though.
she's excited for me.
Yeah.
She was like, Mom, I'm really proud of you. She's
Aw.
like, I mean, everything I've ever told her in life, when I introduced her to Lacey, because she was like the first person that I told, when I told her we're moving to Wisconsin, she was just like, I'm really proud of you. You're really brave. I want to be like you when I grow up. And I'm like, how did I birth this person?
Gosh, I hope I have that.
You will.
I love
shall.
your guys' relationship.
Thank you. I do too. I love her. So we'll see what happens with her. I'm confident she'll figure it out. But it's definitely like, how old were you guys when you guys moved out of the house?
21.
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it scary?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did you have roommates?
So yeah, I did have roommates, and then it was very interesting having to learn how to pay bills.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, you know what's hard? Like, is the toilet paper, toothpaste, shit your parents always pay for, and you just don't think about it. They're like, they just live in the house. What do you mean they're not in the house?
Yeah, exactly.
What do you mean we don't have toilet paper?
You don't have a towel? A bath towel? I have to buy a bath towel? Great.
And a trash can?
Yeah. Yeah.
My first bed was from my friends because they were like this married couple. They're like, oh, we're buying a new bed. I'm like, can I have your old bed? You know, like, it's like usually people are like, ooh, old beds. I'm like, no, I need this. Yeah, I need a bed
because I'm on an air mattress on the floor.
Yeah,
it's like your Animal Crossing house.
Yeah, exactly.
You get a cot for fucking ever. Yeah. I'm like, grow up. Have my bed. I'll build you a bed. Gina.
I'm gonna build you a bed. It's true.
But like learning how to pay bills, like I literally remember, I don't remember who it was, but I asked someone like, how do you pay? Like, do I have to write a check? They're like, no, you can do it online. Like I had to learn all that. And then I had to learn like,
luckily we have
what are your bills, right?
Yeah. Right. And then so, what is it? Just things around the house and then food. Like food's fucking expensive.
Bro, it is so expensive to be human.
Especially in this day and age.
Yeah.
I can't imagine like the people just moving out right now where the inflation like this crazy. And I used to like, oh my God, we sound like such adults. Like
inflation.
I used to hear like things like this, like the inflation and blah, 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 the gas prices.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, oh yeah, that fucking hurts your bottom line like crazy.
Yeah.
Like everything,
state of our economy.
Your base level of living is like so much higher than when I moved out, because I moved out during the housing crash. So everything was dirt fucking cheap, but I didn't feel that way. I was like, this is expensive.
Yeah.
But now it's like peak everything. And
we just tallied up what her living expenses would be between rent, utilities, food, gas, and it's $2,500.
Yeah.
So at 20, she has to make clear double that.
yeah.
Yeah.
At least they
Because-
say triple that, but like at
Triple
least
that, but
double
at least
that.
double it, because otherwise, how's she gonna live? She's not gonna be able to tuck away any money for herself if she can't make more than that.
Yeah.
And who at 24 makes $5,000 a month?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's rough.
So it's
man.
crazy. It's pretty wild. Hence I said, girl, quit your job
Or
live
get
with
a
family.
roommate, or
Yeah.
live with family. Yeah.
Become a
Do
potato.
anything you can do to like save up money first.
Build a nugget, a little nest, an egg, you know, and then go out when you're ready to.
Yeah. I wish I could move back with family. I feel so stupid for moving out. I should have never left. It was so cheap and there was food. God.
People cooked.
I don't
free.
regret moving out.
Yeah.
I feel like my dad and I were like
Butting heads.
too much the same person, and we both like to be in charge of our own lives. And like if I'm under his roof, he made the rules. So we've never had a better relationship since I moved out. Me and my dad are so much closer now. Like we're like this, and I'm realizing more and more how much we're alike. Because when people used to say that, I was like, no, I'm not like him. And now I'm like, oh my God, we're the same. I find myself saying the same exact things he used to say to me when I lived with him. And I'm like, fuck, how did I become him? That's crazy. But I get it now. And so I don't regret that. But I do miss when I first moved in with Steve. We lived in a haunted house.
I remember this place.
Oh God.
You shared a wall.
We shared a wall with a funeral home, everyone. And I don't give a fuck if you believe in ghosts or not. I'm not saying I saw a ghost. I'm saying I cried every fucking day I lived there, and I lived there for a year. And it was like you wake up crying, you go to bed crying. I can't stop crying. Why
You're
am
an
I
empath
crying?
too.
I thought it was me. I thought I was just like, wow, I've had depression for a while, but maybe it's like just really bad now. But I don't understand because I'm really happy in this relationship and everything's fine.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. And every day you walk outside and there's people mourning
right
next to your car, and
Right.
everyone's
Oh,
in black, and there's just dead bodies all the time.
Excuse me, ma'am, can you move your Civic? I know your husband just died.
Yeah.
Can you move? I gotta go to
I gotta
work.
go somewhere. I'm late.
Yeah.
Can you get off my car?
Move
Yeah.
along.
You can cry over
Move
there.
along. Cry
You
over
can
there.
It's a nice little tree.
They're like carrying the casket. I'm like, oh, it's taking forever. Go
Like another one.
It's the fifth one today.
I'm gonna be
Yeah.
late.
You're not special.
How many people gotta die?
I'll be the worst person living there with the megaphone.
How
We
many
get
people are
it.
gonna
He
die today?
died. Move it along.
You're sad. We know.
I'm sad too.
I cry every day.
God, it was the worst. but it was $400 each a month.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude.
That's
everything.
great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, every time I think back at those days, I'm like, dude, we could be fucking loaded
I
right now if
know.
we just stayed there this entire time.
It's
Yeah.
true.
It would definitely wane our happiness, which is ultimately more important. Don't get me wrong. But I'm like, wow, that was the life. That was a life.
That $800 for an entire place is magic.
A month. Yeah.
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 I think I
Think
might
about it.
deal with the ghosts.
Right?
I couldn't, but I wish I could have. I wish I could have just like said, sometimes, and this is what they say, like sometimes they say that like certain scents or like spirits or whatever. I swear to God, nobody fucking smoked around that complex. But sometimes in our kitchen, it was like crazy heavy cigarette smoke.
Wow.
Crazy, like all of a sudden cigarette smoke, and it was coming from one cabinet. And there was
Oh.
no vent around there, nothing. But sometimes a fucking spirit that smoked
Yeah.
decided
It's like,
to
"Get
smoke
out
in
of
my
my
kitchen."
house.
Yeah, and I was like, and I would cry
Just like
around
that.
it. So I was like, you know what?
I'm going to go.
It was
I
a
need to
crematory.
go.
You were smelling bodies getting burnt. That's what it was.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Like,
I love the logical
yeah,
side.
I'm like, it's a fucking god.
And
It
Gina's
is a
like,
body.
it's a body.
Bodies.
This took a turn.
I don't know which one's worse, the cigarette smell or
Yeah,
smelling
where were
bodies.
we?
We went from baby penguins
Yeah.
to burning.
Little pigeons.
Pigeons. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. What did I say?
Penguins.
Penguins.
Which we have
cute.
seen, Jess. Those do exist.
They're fluffy.
Okay. Those are
fluffy.
really cute. And maybe you are a baby penguin.
Yeah.
God, that reminds me of something that was an inside joke. I don't know where we are in this episode, but one of my favorite things about you is the fuck those baby skunks. There were
It was
baby
the night before her
skunks.
wedding.
It was the night
They're
before
so
my
cute.
wedding.
They're so cute, but they're
My bridal party was there. It was late. We were drinking, and they were apparently the cutest baby skunks anyone's
Cutest.
ever seen.
like 5 of them.
And everyone was freaking out of them, and I didn't get to see them.
Nope.
And I was like, I didn't get to see them because I was dealing with
You
this
started
fucking
crying.
wedding.
Yeah,
Started
you
crying.
started crying.
And I started getting
Yep.
emotional because
Yeah.
all the it's like it wasn't about the skunks.
It was-
It was
yeah.
about all the stuff.
Yep.
But she
She had
took me
FOMO.
aside and she was like, "Fuck those baby skunks.
That's what
Fuck those baby skunks. Hey, look at me. Fuck those baby
I
skunks.
said, you hear me? You listening to me?
Are you looking at me?
Don't fuck those baby skunks.
And I was like,
You don't need them. You don't need them. And she was like, no, yeah, you're right. Fuck those baby skunks.
I was so upset that I didn't get to see them.
I was like, you'll fuck those baby
And
skunks,
that's a
making
good
you
friend.
cry.
That's a good
Yeah.
friend. That's why she was my maid of honor.
Yeah.
How dare they make Nikki cry? How dare they?
Jess is that friend where it's like when you break up with your boyfriend, she's like, yeah, fuck that guy. I never liked him anyways.
Yeah.
You get back together. Oh yeah, he's the best. I knew you guys were gonna be
I
together.
loved him for you.
Yeah. I knew you guys were gonna be together.
She's
and then
the
the next
most
week,
supportive.
Fuck him, I told you he's the worst.
Whatever you need,
Bury
she's
him.
got you. She's like, you need me to help you carry the body?
Right?
I'm like, I know a place.
Well, you miss him. Okay, we'll dig it back up. We'll dig
Yeah,
it back up.
yeah,
We'll dig it
yeah,
back
yeah. I
up.
told her anytime you come to my house and
We'll
you've
dig
got,
it back up.
you need it. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
We can do it. Yeah.
yeah. I got a shovel.
We'll weekend at Bernie's him. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
It's fun.
He said, if you
That
ever
is
show up
her.
at my door at 3 a.m. with a shovel, I'm gonna just usher you in, close the door, and find the duct tape.
Yeah.
That is the girl. That's the one you need in your corner. And that's what I'm saying. Relationships are everything in
They really
life.
are.
Who's going to help you bury a body? Okay.
They say that
Your
good
mom?
friends,
No, she's going to rat you out.
good friends help you move. Best friends help you move bodies.
Oh, this is.
There you go.
I like this.
And this is coming from Gina. This is like the ultimate source of if any knowledge about this subject were to exist.
Gina knows
That is
it.
the source.
She has
You know what
it.
that key is for? Her fucking gun.
Yeah, it is. Oh my god, it was so funny. I was at work, and we have like this fabulous gay guy at work in our show. His name is Xander, and then Xander and I were sitting in the makeup room, and he just looks at me. He sheepishly goes, "Hey, I was wondering, does that key mean anything?" I was like, "Oh, I mean, no, not really." He goes, "Oh, because in the queer community, it means that you're a top." And I was like, and then now it makes sense to me because I remember someone tweeting at me at my selfie. They were like, "Hey, is that key what I think it means?" And I never responded. I was like, "That's weird." I
And
don't
you're
know.
like, that I have a gun safe?
Yeah, right. So I was like, no, it's just for my my trigger lock. He goes, "Oh, well, now you know."
And you're like, how dare you? I'm at bottom.
Yeah, I'm a
Choke me,
bottom.
spit in my mouth.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Bottom. So apparently, the tops were the key and the bottoms were a lock. around their neck.
Oh.
Yeah.
That wow. I used to wear a key around my neck as a child, all through elementary school, because I was a latchkey kid. And I just
Needed
thought that
to
was
have
a
a
cool
house key.
thing to do. Like, this is my house key.
Yeah.
I had a lock and a key because you're supposed to give one
She's a
to a
switch.
best friend. And I didn't have a best friend at the time. I was
That
my own
does
best
make
friend.
sense.
Yeah.
So
And I realize right now I have a lock necklace that I used to wear for a while too. So who like
Me
everyone's-
too.
there you go.
I thought it was because it was a chain and then it like held together with a lock.
Yeah.
Well,
The meanings of
symbol.
life.
Weren't you the one that said something about the arm tattoo in an episode? The armband.
Oh, barbed wire?
No. I saw it in the kink community and I think it was confirmed, but I'm not 100% sure that when you guys see people with like a line tattoo around their arm, it's how deep they've gotten.
They've fisted. How deep
Really?
they have fisted in an asshole.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, do you go, hold on?
Right? And you mark
Yeah,
with the
and you
Sharpie.
mark it.
And then you're like,
And you
okay.
go straight to tattoo artist.
And you're like, right there. All the way around, all the way around, all the way
Did you
around.
wash your hands?
Right? Like, do you just go straight or you wash your hands?
Like, how do you,
Yeah.
that's
You're like,
Okay.
that freckle right there. Okay.
Mhm, yeah. Well,
noted.
mhm.
The creak of my elbow.
Right there. If I ever see someone with one right here, it's just be like, Jesus Christ. Oh.
So, speaking of marriage,
Yep.
Segue.
Great segue.
you were talking about possibly a third marriage earlier this episode.
Yeah.
Has there been talks? What's the...
There's been no proposal.
Okay.
We're taking our time.
That's good.
But I definitely, we have definitely talked about it. And we definitely want to get married.
I've seen you
Like,
try on
definitely.
wedding dresses
I did.
before.
Tipsy wedding dress shopping, you guys, is probably
Ooh.
like my favorite pastime.
Fun.
Dude, it seems so fun.
It's
I
so
think, you
fun.
know what? It seems even more fun when you don't have a wedding at the
Yeah,
end of it.
because there's no pressure.
Like,
There's
yeah,
no
I
pressure.
think, Gina, you would really dig it.
Yeah.
Probably.
And they
Especially
bring you,
with some black wedding dresses or something.
oh, they bring you champagne, girl.
Yeah.
It's a party.
They
Everyone's
do.
excited for you.
Because it wasn't it was exciting, don't get me wrong, when we tried on wedding dresses, like,
but we
for my
needed
wedding.
to secure the dress.
We needed to secure the dress, and it was like everything's really expensive, and like a lot of things are expensive, and the dress is an extra one, and like I need a budget in my head, and also like I don't know what I'm doing, and
It's also
and
not just the dress. It's also the veil and the headpiece and the belt.
and then they're gonna like alter it and do all this other stuff.
Do you need a
and,
bustle? What the fuck is a
like,
bustle?
what the fuck's a bustle?
Why do I need it?
Can I have another glass of champagne? No, I only get one. All right, cool.
I guess I'll just drink
That's
all
not
yours.
Yeah, it was stressful.
There's no pressure. It's so much
and then I'm
fun.
like, am I gonna fit into this by the time I'm getting married?
What's the rules for that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
you guys should
return
try
it if I don't fit?
God.
What's the return policy on this?
Yeah.
Is this a
If I get
returnable
divorced,
dress?
can I return this? technically, it's you guys' fault.
It's a fair wang, but still.
Yeah.
Your dress was stunning.
I fucking love my dress. I wish I
Stunning.
could wear it every day. It was so comfortable.
Are you gonna have it altered to be like a?
Yeah, I always
yeah.
thought I would alter it to like be short because it's tight. It's like slim fitting and then low cut. And I was like, I'll just make it short and then just wear it on anniversaries.
There you go.
You know,
Oh,
and
that's cute.
And it's in May, and I feel like that's like a white like thing.
Totally.
Like I don't know. But I just haven't done that yet.
Who has time? You're like, you have a house.
Yeah,
Like, you have to-
I think like you just don't think about your wedding dress afterwards. I never thought I wouldn't think about it, but I did wear it in an episode of Big Mood during the pandemic when we all were wearing
Oh, that's
Yeah.
fun.
old wedding dresses or something.
We were all getting fancy.
getting
dressy.
fancy. Yeah.
And you're like, and this is my wedding gown.
Yeah. Me and Tiff wore our wedding gowns.
I love that though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should try it. Tipsy wedding gown shopping, just to
Just
try
for
on.
funsies.
Yeah, just for funsies. We do love talking about it though. It's just nice to talk about.
It's
when
nice
it's
to talk about when there's no pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, like, I would imagine maybe you guys are focused on getting a home first.
I want a house.
Yeah.
I definitely want a
Way
house.
more better ROI for your.
Thank you.
for your
I
money.
agree. I think if you dump a lot of money into a wedding, great. That's awesome. I personally, though, I would like to do the reverse.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I did that. I
Absolutely.
dumped a lot of money into a wedding and we didn't have a house.
Yeah.
And then we went back to our apartment. And I'm like, something here feels reversed.
Odd.
Yeah.
Yeah. You need to, like, if there's one thing I could tell a younger generation, well, this is going to be in the old episode.
Yeah, save it.
But if you could have the ideal situation would be put all your money into assets younger in life and then have that income, like that passive income coming from the assets, pay for the
Absolutely.
wedding, pay for all the luxuries, pay for the other things. I don't know why it's ass backwards in our society.
It's so backwards.
I feel like they do it on purpose to keep people poor because they make it seem like so important. You got to do this, blah, blah, blah. And it keeps people poor. It puts people in debt. You start your married life off in debt. You know, the number one cause of divorce is financial stuff.
Absolutely.
And it's like, you want to start in debt? That's the worst thing you could do to yourselves.
It's so dramatic. They made a show about it. It's
Yes.
like,
Say yes
what
to
was
the
it?
dress.
And Wedding or Home or House.
Oh,
and-
yeah.
Do you remember this? Do you guys know this one?
No.
The parents are giving them money to either have a big wedding of their dreams or to invest in a home, which you feel like would be a no-brainer
Yeah.
to buy the house. But 9 times out of 10, they go for
Oh my
the
gosh.
wedding.
Wow. And that's the thing is because it's built from a young age.
It's an industry around
I feel like I was lucky that my parents got married on their lunch break on a Tuesday.
How cute.
Love them.
At the courthouse.
They had to
And
go back to work.
I was never raised to think about a wedding being like this big ordeal or anything. I never thought about my wedding at all. I did think about like, I wonder who I'm going to marry and I wonder how they're going to propose because I've watched like Disney movies and stuff.
That's so practical, though.
I never thought about like the wedding. Like even when Steve proposed to me, I was so over the moon excited. And then people were like, so do you know your colors? And I was like, what? For what?
Like, I
And
like
they're
purple.
they're like, for the wedding. I'm like, oh, I'm wearing white. I had never been to a wedding in my adult life before my own wedding. So I had no
right.
expectation. Did not know. And then when I thought, okay, it's going to cost like maybe a birthday party, but doubles because there's 2 of us.
Yeah.
So the most I've ever spent on a party is like $500. So like $1,000. That sounds like a lot of money to spend on a day. And I'm like, okay, $1,000. Ooh, I could do that. Yeah. And then they're like, okay, so the dress is going to cost $2,400. I'm like,
You're like, that's a little out of my budget.
Yeah.
but
Just
the
for the
dress, right? We're talking about the same thing, right? Like the item of clothing. They're like, yeah. And I'm like, but I asked for the low budget option. Like, yeah. This is a cheaper one.
Oh my God.
I gotta feed people.
So game plan change.
We're going to Ross.
Yeah. And luckily, like, thank God. So the bar was sponsored by Captain Morgan.
That's
Shout out
right.
to Captain Morgan. They did a full bar. They owned Captain Morgan, Don Julio,
an
Bullet
ice
Bourbon.
luge.
Smirnoff. We had an ice luge, a dolphin ice sculpture.
That's beautiful.
It was on the beach in Santa Barbara, and I wanted to get married in Santa Barbara, not knowing that was actually a destination wedding
Very
town.
expensive.
It was just my hometown, so I just wanted to get married in my hometown. But we did it at the courthouse, and I loved it. And we did it. Our reception was not fancy at all, but it was like overlooking the ocean, so it was pretty.
With the best
and
tacos.
Yeah, we did Trejo's tacos. We did buffet style with like disposable stuff. My wedding coordinator was so confused. She's like, you're not going to pick out napkins or like utensils? Do you need chair sashes? I'm like, the fuck does my chair need to be dressed up for? I had cupcakes as the wedding cake. I just was not really, I did not know like this was a big deal. And my photographers were like, you're the chillest bride we've ever worked with.
I was just gonna say, but that goes along with who you are. Like you're not high maintenance. You're chill. You just want people to have a good time.
I just want to have a good time. I just want
have
to
a good
party.
time.
Like make sure there's good music,
good
alcohol,
food.
good food.
Yep.
That's all I fucking care about.
No one's gonna remember anything else.
No,
They're not
exactly.
gonna remember what color the napkins were.
No, and I want to feel pretty, and I want you to take pictures of it, and that was really
that's
it.
how we
and I'm
remember
so
it.
glad that we did it that way because there was never any pressure to have a big wedding. And when I see people like feeling like they need all this, they need to have like the perfect flowers and the perfect napkins and the perfect centerpieces. I'm like, yo, I now know how expensive that is, and like, I wish that you knew what happens after, like that after you're just gonna hate that you spent so much on that one day.
Yeah.
And traditionally, I think, back in the day, the family kind of like paid for it. Like each guest gave enough of a monetary gift
that it
covered the wedding. But it's not really like that anymore. Like you get a toaster and a blender and shit, but like you don't, like no one's fucking covering your wedding.
And you're like, what am I gonna do with 15 toasters?
And then also like, okay, let's say you don't want to buy a house. Well, what about the honeymoon? Like, I'd way rather splurge on a honeymoon than I would on the wedding.
Absolutely.
Like a vacation, really? Like, that's way more exciting.
That's what I've been saying, because I think this was before I met you, but I had a 30th birthday party.
Yeah.
And I'm good with that.
It was so fun.
And now my wedding is just going to be a courthouse wedding and I'm
Oh,
good.
I
But
love
they're
that.
pissed about
That's
it.
selfish.
They're pissed
That's
about
selfish,
it.
Gina. We're all looking forward to Gina's wedding because her fucking 30th was so awesome. And I'm like, okay, imagine her wedding though.
And she's like, not
I think
doing
I'm just
it.
gonna have a courthouse wedding. Like,
Yeah.
Do you want to get married one day?
I'm open to it. I'm not like, oh, we have to get married, but I'm open to it. If it's there, it's there.
Nice.
Mhm.
Are
Yeah.
you dating right now? I don't know this. Okay.
No, I got out of a relationship in November.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just doing my own
like
thing now.
all of us are willing to pitch in, just have her be the bride and throw a phenomenal party. And like just her walking down the aisle with Nibbler.
The two of them.
Because on my 30th birthday, I had a funeral for my birthday. So I had I sent out invitations and I told everyone to wear black, but like extravagant black. Like think like
Ooh.
celebrity,
Like a celebrity funeral.
Yeah. And then but I showed up in like an all red sequin dress and we had like an
It was
all
like the
black-
death of her youth.
Yeah, the death of my youth.
Oh,
The death
that's
of my
great.
20s. And then
She had a
like
magician. She had a alcoholic boba maker. She had it
Whoa.
catered.
Mhm.
It was lit.
I had like a throne and like a 3-tier all black cake and like I had an arcade also.
Okay, see, that is a wedding.
Yeah, that was that's my wedding to myself and my friends, basically. I did that because I wanted all my different groups of friends to meet each other and have fun and get to know each other.
I love that mingle.
You know, yeah, and mingle. Whereas at my wedding, I feel like it's just, I kind of just want it to be me, my significant other, and just a very small core group of people.
Yeah.
And it's just the ceremony, and then we go grab something to eat, and it'd be cool. Like, and then after that, I was like, this is all I really wanted, really. So then, and I told them that I wanted just like a small courthouse wedding. They're like, you're fucking
Best.
selfish. No.
How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you want that for yourself?
We were already planning our outfits, our yacht outfits.
The yacht outfit,
Yeah.
the Paris outfit, the Japan one.
With the Bahamas one. I got bikinis out the
I
wazoo.
gotta return everything now.
Everything's on layaway right now. And she's just gonna cancel on us.
How dare her? How selfish.
So selfish. But yeah, it was I think that's fun. I mean, we went to Chipotle for our wedding.
That's right.
Because there was a
Chipotle
long
pit stop.
gap between the ceremony and the reception because we couldn't time it right because we didn't know we had to reserve it way in advance. I don't know. I didn't know anything about weddings. And so there was this long gap. And so we just the whole wedding party went to Chipotle. We went through the line and all sat in Chipotle and ate
It was
Chipotle.
the best. That's
Those
probably
are
one
like
of my
the
favorite
best
photos.
weddings. Yeah, those are the best weddings because
Just
like
chill.
it's great memories because everyone's always sick of like all the steak dinners or chickens all kind of blend together after a few weddings. Like
It's
nobody
true.
remembers shit, but then everyone remembers that wedding that we all went to Chipotle.
Yeah.
You
Where you
know?
order in and out.
That's hilarious. Yeah, the
Yeah.
bride's outside the fucking bus yelling,
Yes.
"Don't get married!" It's a scam. I saw your video. I was like, that's hilarious. Yeah.
My dad hates me.
It's a scam.
I'm very
That's the
drunk.
best.
See, and like, I remember that just from watching the video of your wedding.
Oh,
Whereas
yeah.
I don't remember anyone else's fucking wedding at
Yeah.
all. Like,
Oh, and then we
Yeah.
did a troll first dance.
except for your wedding and Kate
That's
and
right.
Tipsy, of
Oh
course.
my gosh.
Yeah,
Where they
yeah, I
sang
remember
their
yours.
first song.
Yeah, we sang our.
They sang
we
it.
pre-recorded our for our first dance. We recorded us singing a song, and then we danced to it very seriously.
They were so serious. I couldn't handle it.
What
Wait,
song
what
and
was
we
the song?
auto-tuned.
Oh no.
So it starts out. It's can't help falling in love with you.
Mhm.
So it's like hold my
Yeah.
hand. It's the real like version of someone singing it. It's not Elvis. It's a I think it was the Ingrid Michaelson version that we did. And she's like starting and it's very beautiful. But in the second line, Steve comes in and takes over and he's like, take my heart to. And then I come in on the chorus, but I'm like robotic because it's all auto-tune. It's like, I can't help falling in love.
And they're dancing very
And
seriously.
we're dancing so seriously and we're like crying and we're like looking in each other's eyes and we're and then at the end of the
Of course
song
they did.
we're promoting our YouTube channel. We're like, everybody listening right now, go subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's like,
Leave a comment.
we really need it. We're dropping a Christmas album in December, but we're still dancing to it the whole time.
I don't know how you guys didn't break doing that.
We're like crying, cracking up, trying not to crack up.
I don't know
That's
how you guys
awesome.
didn't break. You were so serious to the very end.
Yeah, we're like, love you.
So did you know that poor sleep can cause weight gain, mood issues, poor mental health, and lower productivity? And that sleeping less than 6 to 7 hours per night is linked to reduced white blood cell count? Yeah, your white blood cells are dying in there. You know what? You need them. You need them to protect your body against illness and diseases and fight viruses, all kinds of stuff. And if you're like reducing them, that's no bueno, okay? Even for me, which I'm usually like an 8-hour a night sleeper, I've noticed that as I get older, I get awoken easier throughout the night, or like half awoken, where like I don't get a completely restful 8 hours of sleep, and so I wake up still feeling tired. Well, Beam is the world's first innovative functional wellness brand, and today our listeners get a special discount on Beam's sleep product Dream Powder, their best-selling healthy hot cocoa. So this is a drink that contains natural sleep-promoting ingredients. It's triple lab tested, there's no THC, and you wake up feeling refreshed. 98% of people surveyed fall asleep faster when taking Beam Dream, and 99% of people experience better sleep quality, including yours truly. Hello. I absolutely love this product. It tastes good, and also just like makes you just feel really relaxed before going to bed, and then you drift off into a just really comfortable sleep, waking up feeling very rested. I feel like I'm getting the good stuff when I drink this before bed. And Beam's Nano CBD dramatically increases your body's ability to absorb CBD, making their products the most effective in the wellness space. Just mix Dream Powder into hot water or milk, stir, and enjoy before bedtime. And if you don't love it, get your money back, guaranteed. I love it. I also love that it came with this little handheld mixer device, like electronic, I don't know what those things are called, the buzzy things, and it just like froths everything really quickly. Love it. It's really added to my nighttime before bedtime ritual. And for a limited time, you can get $20 off when you go to beamorganics.com/bigmood and use code BIGMOOD at checkout. That's BEAM organics.com/bigmood and use code BIGMOOD for $20 off.
Are you still sleeping on cotton? That means your sheets are dirty. Cotton is an incredibly wasteful, thirsty, and damaging crop that uses dangerous pesticides and drains the Earth's water supply. It's time to move on to something cleaner, softer, and better for the environment, and it doesn't cost a fortune. Introducing Attitude Bamboo Sheets, because bamboo is better in bed. So I am usually a very hot sleeper. I wake up feeling like a whole furnace. But ever since I got the Attitude sheets, it's made it so much more comfortable to wake up and I'm not a sweaty mess in the morning. Attitude is made from the world's first clean bamboo fabric. Attitude sheets are softer than silk, sustainable as hemp, and uses 500 times less water than cotton sheets. They're also silky soft. Attitude sheets are luxuriously silky and get softer with every wash. Just ask the 15,000 customers who gave these sheets 5 stars. Attitude sheets are breathable, moisture wicking, and hypoallergenic. Attitude sheets keeps you comfortable all night long. They're also better for the planet. Clean bamboo is responsibly sourced and made in a closed loop system that recycles 98% of water in the process. Plus, all of Attitude's products are climate neutral certified. Try any Attitude bedding with their 30-night sleep trial. If you're not completely satisfied, return it for a full refund. Right now, you can get 20% off your order plus free shipping when you visit attitude.com/mood. That's ETTITUDE.com/mood. This is Attitude's best offer, but don't wait. It's only for a limited time. Order today for free shipping and 20% off your order at attitude.com/mood.
Having been to weddings after that, I was like, oh, that's how they're supposed to go. Oh, shit. Oh, whoa, you're supposed to buy that? Oh, crazy. Like,
oh, we didn't have that wild.
I'm really glad that we didn't know any of that because I definitely would have spent all the money on it. And
it's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure. And even like afterwards, because we still had our apartment too, and we hadn't bought a house yet, and buying the condo and then getting into home decor and like all the, color palette and like really getting into it. I'm like, whoa, if I were to get married today, I definitely would have had a Pinterest board and like all kinds of shit, and I would have spent a lot of money, and I don't think that would have been the correct decision at that time in my life. But like, yeah, I could totally see. I'm not judging anyone because I could totally see how you would want to do that. I just think, wow, I'm very thankful that we were able to not know that and take that money and spend it on buying a house
and still have the time of your life at your wedding.
Yeah,
because you didn't know any better.
Yeah, and like really looking back, it really ties back into the whole thing of relationships are everything. And I'm pissed, actually. The one thing I'm pissed about is that like you weren't there. Like none of the people that I actually hang out with now were there. Some of them were, but like
right.
Like a lot of the people that mean so much to me right now in my life, I'm like, oh, you weren't even there.
I know.
So I look at the pictures, I'm like, God, I wish I could Photoshop these people in there, but like in real life, they were
Have them
there.
really be there for the
in
memories.
the memories. Yeah. And we didn't have a lot of friends at our wedding. So the ones that we did have, I was like, well, these are like definitely lifers.
be
And
with
then
them
like
forever.
half of them are gone.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
oh man.
I just realized, wasn't your wedding an outdoor wedding?
It was outdoor for the ceremony,
Oh.
indoor for the reception.
That's
Because
right.
I was gonna say, if the reception was outdoor and there was just people jogging by hearing that music, it's just like, what the fuck
They're
is
like,
that?
who is this?
There's definitely a patio area, and there's a bike path right outside. So
Definitely bystanders
they
heard
might
them.
have.
Yeah.
Yes.
There was also I
A
think
wedding singer's terrible.
there were wedding crashers, I think, at my wedding.
Really?
Because like in the video footage, I'm like, who is that? Like
Oh.
the first people to eat at the buffet, like before anybody, weren't the staff, but they were just random people that
Were
are
they
there.
even dressed?
They're like, wow,
No.
this is a beautiful restaurant.
No, they were like
Okay.
in casual clothes, and I'm like,
Crashers.
wow,
Definite
that's a real
went-
thing.
Yes.
That's a thing.
They definitely went in there thinking they knew and they didn't know. And they're like, we're eating.
Yep.
Grab a cupcake on
They're
the
like,
way
we're
out.
going first.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. So beware of that.
I didn't know that was
They
a real
exist.
thing.
Me neither.
I wonder if it's like deliberate or they're just lost tourists.
I bet you it's deliberate. Some of them are deliberate.
Some of them have to be
They have to be.
deliberate, like that they like scope out weddings and stuff. I also, there was a person who storied that they crashed our wedding like on Instagram.
What?
They're like, I stopped by, and then like I'm like, that's weird. Oh, we also had a live stream.
That's right.
I forgot about this. Steve,
Wait,
had
who
a-
was this person?
I don't know.
It's just random?
I just didn't acknowledge it because I didn't want to be like promote it or like
That's
like,
fucking
it's
weird.
It was weird.
How creepy.
Not gonna lie. And also like, yeah, I'm glad that they weren't like a harmful person, but
I
like
know.
that's weird.
Like,
yeah,
they
but a
got
fucking
in.
loser.
Yeah,
definitely got
like
in.
don't brag about that.
Yeah.
That's rude. But there was a live stream that
That's
we were
right, I
like
forgot.
promoting. So Steve on his channel, like months leading up to the event, was like, be sure to tune in on my live stream. It's going to be on my channel. Like, we're live streaming the wedding because a lot of YouTubers like live stream their wedding. Like, it's going to be at this time. Make sure you're there. And
That's
so
the
we had
best.
the live stream all set up, and it was like in the reception. And then you can see like people walking by, and like, there's YouTubers at our wedding, so they recognize some people and they're like commenting and stuff. And then someone goes, "Oh yeah, just put the presents over there." And so they put the gift bags right in front of the
All
camera.
over the
On purpose.
camera.
Like, it was the troll that Steve had been setting up. And so there's just like bags, and like you can kind of see a sliver.
Oh my gosh.
Like the wedding, and you could hear people talking next to it.
Totally trolling them.
Oh my god, that's
It was the
hilarious.
best. So they could see it, but not see it,
like
but
the
hear
live
it.
stream.
Oh, you
Get on
dumb
the
dumb.
wedding.
Right in the
I
beginning.
love you guys.
It was the best.
It was
Jeez.
so fun. We
There's
just
a
trolled our
girl.
wedding.
She's a massive streamer, and she's planning her wedding right now. So she decided to stream herself. Like, she usually plays video games. So in order to make money for her wedding, to pay for her wedding, she decided to do. I think it was. She'll keep streaming so long as people keep subscribing, because every time they subscribe, she gets money. Like, they have to
Oh.
pay for a subscription. She's like, for every 100 subscribers, I'll extend the stream by an hour. She went for like 16 days.
Holy shit!
Yeah, and
Wait,
16
and this was
days?
a wedding like themed.
No. This was just her playing games, and then and then she'll go to sleep at night, but the camera's still on and everything. Like, I think it was at least almost like 2 weeks or so she streamed, because people kept on subbing to extend the time.
Did she sleep during the stream?
Yeah,
Oh,
she just left it on the whole time, and she made a fuck ton of
She
money.
big brothered her own life.
Yeah, she had to make a fuck ton of money off of it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
That's smart.
How funny would
genius.
it be though if they were like, we're gonna extend our wedding so long as people keep subscribing?
Right?
Like, it's just
16-day
partying.
wedding.
Longer than an Indian wedding.
like,
It's time to throw the bouquet
I
again. Everyone's like, oh,
the
Right
cake's
again.
rotting. All the food's rotting.
it's all melted off.
Cake toss again. 15th time.
We don't want a cake bouquet anymore.
I'm tired of dancing.
My drunk uncle's still trying to take off my thing. What's that called? The garter belt?
The garter belt.
I had a drunk uncle, one of those
Yes.
drunk uncles that
No,
like
we
right
all
at the
have
start,
them.
he just swooped in. I'm like, ew, get away.
Gross.
He also ruined my cake topper. He
mean?
just tried to steal it and he dropped it in the road. And I was like, cool. That's cool.
He stole the cake topper.
Yeah, but like, how you're supposed to save it for like a year
Yeah.
or whatever. Yeah,
That's right.
he tried to steal it.
Oh,
Him and his wife were trying to
no.
steal everything. They were just like stealing bouquets, stealing.
Did you confront them? Did you tell them?
No, because like I didn't care that much
Right.
about my wedding, but I was kind of like, that's rude. Also, our event staff or someone stole all the food.
Oh my god!
Like I
There were
didn't
no
get to
leftovers.
eat at all because you're the bride, and I barely got to have a drink, and I didn't get to eat at all because I was talking to people the whole time. And so all I could think about was like, okay, as soon as we fucking get to the hotel room, I'm scarfing those tacos. Someone stole all the food. There were tons of leftovers too. I kept eyeballing it during the reception. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get my mouth
can't wait
on
to eat
that.
that taco.
Yeah. And then
Then gone.
someone took it. People steal shit. That's another thing. You get ready. People steal shit at weddings.
So
My
make sure you
sister-
buy the centerpieces.
My sister and I fucking like we're each other's lookouts for our weddings.
Yeah.
Like we have like drunken family members that we know, like without a doubt gets drunk and shit faced and crazy at every wedding. So we have to play like security for each other, like whenever we each other get married. Like,
That's nice.
We already have a game plan. Yeah.
Okay. So
What are
you
they
will have a
taking?
wedding.
Everything.
Yeah, like they just get shit faced. Like one aunt got married, and the eldest aunt, while we were all having dinner, the eldest aunt grabbed the microphone and was like, I'll change the name, but Ashley, I'm so happy for you. You never brought a boyfriend home. We thought you were a lesbian. And then like that aunt, the eldest aunt on the microphone, her kids were just like, oh no.
Who gave this woman a microphone?
Yeah.
One of
And
my
an
bridesmaids
amplifier.
did that.
Oh my god, are you serious?
She was wasted.
She put the speech on the phone.
She had
Then
her
kept
speech. She was
losing
trying
her
to read
place.
it, and she couldn't figure it
Oh,
out.
no.
So she squatted in the middle of the dance floor
She
while
sat on
she
the
was
floor.
on the mic because she's like, I gotta read this, and
And I gotta sit down. And then she lost the spot and had to.
She kept. I
Scroll.
cut it out of the video. It was pretty funny in hindsight, but she also. Shout out to Jamie, but she dyed her hair bright blue and purple, and I didn't know that you weren't supposed to do that, so I didn't think anything of it. But people were like, you know, she's got really bright hair. Are you gonna cut her out of the pictures? And I was like, oh, I didn't think about that, because they're like, yeah, when you look back on pictures,
That's all you're gonna see.
that's gonna be the thing that pops out. Bless you. And I was like, oh, that's true. Photography was really expensive, so we had her like be on the end of everything. But yeah, it was.
That's right.
There was a lot of things I didn't know about,
Right. But you don't
like
think
wedding
about-
etiquette.
Yeah.
And
Wedding etiquette.
so that anything that could happen that was like crazy aunts or uncles, friends, drunks,
Totally did.
Crashers definitely did happen, but it was fine because I didn't have expectations about it. We also one of the aunts, the drunkest one that was trying to steal shit with my uncle, she went viral at my wedding because Tim Delgado was dancing with her and was like, you know, dancing with the drunk auntie at the wedding, and it went viral on Facebook, and so she was like ecstatic. She's like, I'm fucking
Jesus.
famous.
She's like, I'm so famous with my dance moves.
As silverware is pouring out of her purse and pockets
And
and
people
shit.
are messaging like, isn't this your wedding? And I was like, yep. Yep, that's my aunt. Yep.
Yep, she definitely tried
Yeah.
to steal my veil.
When my best friend was getting married way back when I still had pink and purple hair,
Yeah.
2 weeks before the wedding, I kind of sat there. I was like, and I noticed to myself, or I thought to myself, like, oh shit, I'm the only one with bright colors. And I didn't know, like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's okay, you know, because there's like, so I kind of reached out to her. I was like, hey, do you want me to like have a wig on or something so I don't fucking stick out like a sore thumb? She's like, oh my God, I didn't know how to ask you. Thank
I
you
am
so
so glad
much.
that you brought it up.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I totally got it. And then that was the first time I've ever worn like a wig. I bought like a really nice brown wig. I had it styled from a stylist and everything and put it on. But this wedding was in the middle of July.
Oh, shit.
Outdoors
Oh,
here in
no.
California.
Hot.
Yeah. I was sweating. Like when I was sitting like this, there was sweat coming down my
Oh,
thighs.
yeah.
Oh, that's the worst.
Awful. Yeah. And then after the reception, it was time to dance. I was like, can I please, for the love of God, take off this wig? She's like, yes, no, we're done with pictures. Go
just
ahead.
need to breathe.
Yeah, I just need to breathe. And I went and I fucking took that shit off and I came back and people were like,
Who are you?
who the fuck are you? It's fine. It's fine. Go ahead.
I'm not a wedding crasher.
Yeah, it's okay. We're fine.
I belong here.
So it does stick out.
Yeah.
It does
never-
stick out,
I never
and you
would've
knew.
thought
You were
of that.
self-aware.
Yeah.
I did not know, had it not been for my bridesmaids who had been to weddings before, they were like, yeah, you're not going to want that. I'm like, oh yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that because it's just like, you don't think about it in regular life. I'm like, yeah, everyone should express themselves. But yeah, looking back in pictures, it would definitely have been the only thing you see. It was like bright.
Yeah.
Very, very bright.
Bright
Yes.
blue and purple.
I love embarrassing wedding stories. I wish we could have a whole segment on that.
I know, right?
Embarrassing wedding stories.
Yeah.
We all got them.
I had one aunt because Vietnamese, Chinese people love having like super Asian weddings, and there's always a stage with a karaoke.
I love a karaoke.
That's so fun.
I had one aunt that was so drunk, like she'd be done singing and then she'll just climb off the stage, squat down with just full blown fucking panties, whatever. Just every time she climbed down, we're just like, oh my god,
You're like, we're getting the full frontal shot there, Auntie.
Cool. It's like, and they all get shit faced, and then they my aunt threw up on the table.
What the?
You know, like it was
On the expensive food?
Yeah.
Your family's a mess, Gina.
My family's crazy. Like one side of my
They make you look
family-
responsible.
Yeah, completely. Like we all have a running joke amongst all the cousins, like the younger generation. We're like, oh my god, our weddings are gonna be fucking. We're gonna need security. Like, this is gonna be crazy.
Carry people out.
Yeah, because like every table hides their own bottles of Hennessy under the tables, and like I remember like my cousin when she was a bridesmaid, she came over and she's like, oh, yeah, she's pulled a fucking Hennessy bottle out of nowhere. I'm like, that was magical. One got locked in a closet. When I came home, one uncle was half asleep, like he was asleep, half his body on the floor, half his body on the couch. My mom's passed out in a bunk bed.
Those are good times.
Yeah,
Like someone's getting married, time to get fucked up.
Exactly. Like that's their time to shine.
Oh my
You know?
gosh.
So
Those are good times. And the person who got locked in the closet, were they supposed to be in the wedding?
I don't know. No. I don't remember who it was. It was one of my cousins.
Because that would
I think
suck.
they found her in there.
They just missed the whole wedding.
No, it was towards the end.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah, it was fucking
At least
out of
it was
control.
after.
Yeah.
Weddings are the time.
Well, yeah, I think that you're gonna have a lot of fun with your one whenever you guys decide to, when that happens, because now you know.
Now I know.
And you're
it's
like,
going to be simple.
I
Why
know
don't I
how
just,
to have
like-
a chill time.
Why don't I imagine just like you're gonna invite us to like a workout class?
And it just happens. We
It's
just,
like an aerobics wedding.
yeah.
You guys are in the all white outfits, and we're just like,
Dude, I love a
congratulations.
themed wedding. I love a themed wedding. I think we
We
always
always
said
down to a move.
we always said, because we didn't get to invite all of our friends to our wedding, that like we'll do a 10-year vow renewal, and we'll like make it really fun, and like we'll actually like splurge money into
Yeah.
it. And I was like, I've been thinking about like what to do for it, and I'm like, we definitely have to have a theme, like some sort of like themed wedding party, because that's just like, if it's for funsies and you have the time and money and like your friends are all get to be there, like let's just have a fucking blast.
When's your 10 year?
It's in 5 years.
So it's been 5 years.
5 years. I can't believe that.
What is time?
Isn't
it's
that
not real.
wild? Doesn't it feel like it was like 2 years ago?
Wait, it's been 5 years?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, we've been together for a long ass time too, because had a long engagement, and it's been like 10 years together, 3 years of friendship. Like, I don't even remember not knowing Steve, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like we came out of the womb together, I'm pretty sure. But we're not related.
You need each other?
Yeah. Well, anyway, that flew by. We are at the end now, everyone. I hope you learned some things about how to throw the proper wedding, how to not,
This was supposed to be a
stress too
catch-up
much.
episode. How
It
this happened?
was how to become a wedding episode. We did catch up a lot with Jess's life, but you can catch up more about following her on Instagram, YouTube, all of the places. We'll put the info in the description. Is there anything you would like them to go check out? Workout classes? Is there a website?
Oh, yeah. You can work out with us.
Yeah.
We work out on Zoom every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. So you can literally bust a move with us 3 days a week.
I've done
And
their
you
workout
just
classes
DM
too.
me.
It's so fun.
She's
and
really
I'm
good
like,
at it.
you don't think that it's gonna like make you as like what is it called? Like get you as fit or get your muscles as sore. You're like, this can't be a
45
workout because
minutes.
it's so fun. And then the next day you're like, holy shit, my butt is firm and I can't move my legs.
We probably do like 1,000 squats in every class. Like legitimately.
But it's so fun. Like you're just not. I just didn't think I was getting as good of a workout as I was actually getting.
This girl can squat. Don't let her fool you. She's got. Have you seen the booty?
I mean, she's got a dumpy.
She's got a kadunk.
Yeah.
It's the nicest.
Yeah.
We smack it a lot.
I can squat. I can't do anything with my arms though. These are noodles. These are
Your
all
legs
noodles.
are so strong. I would love for everyone in the world to work out with us. Just DM me, Jess_Lizama, and I'll hook you up.
Yes.
I feel
Let us
like-
know in the comments how many weddings. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just fucking comment something. I love you.
Catch up with
Bye.
us.
At this
Bye.
point, I'm going to put my cat's link in there too because he's a castmate now, apparently. Right? He has an Instagram.
And he wants to know, like, what do you guys want to know for him?
Right.
Like,
Do you
catching
want to
up.
promote anything, Nibbler? So, Nibble?
Where can they find you?
Where can
sir?
they find
He's
you?
like, I want to go outside.
Let's see what's out in the real
He's like,
world.
I want my balls back.